Hello and welcome guys to this 10-part video series on escape room analytics and conversion tracking. In this series, I'm going to be teaching you how you can set up Google Analytics, Facebook Ads Manager, Facebook Pixel, Google remarketing tags, conversion tracking, and more on your escape room website and start making sense of your data the right way. So before we begin this series, I would like to give a huge shout out to Amanda Contreras from Fox in the Box Escape Rooms and Find Your Escape for really motivating me to create this series. So let's jump right into it, guys. So before I before I start the video, I want to basically talk set up the context, right? So this is the demo website that I have basically created for the purpose of this this series. Throughout the video series there will be different parts and each part will cover one aspect of marketing or one type of installation, or how you can do stuff. So I'll always be using this website as a demonstration, and so this looks like ordinary website right now, but before, there's something special about it. So what I've also done is I've actually gone ahead and set up Google Analytics, Google Ads account, and the Google Tag Manager account for this website ahead of time to show you guys that this website also has certain codes that are implemented on it that give it special powers. Okay, so if you want to check out if any website has these special powers, what you can do is you can install extensions like the Google Tag Assistant on Chrome and the Facebook Pixel Helper on Chrome. Okay, these are extensions, these are free extensions. You can just Google them and install them, and these will basically tell you that whether a website is actually installed their marketing tags in the correct manner, or if they have installed it, whether it's the installation is set up properly or not. Okay, so like you can see, the global site tag or the Google Ads tag is also set up, the Google Ads remarketing tag is set up, and the Google Analytics tag is set up right now on this website. Along with that, if I go to the Facebook Pixel Helper, you can see that the Facebook Pixel Helper is also installed. Another way of actually checking how a website, whether a website is actually using Google Analytics on their website is by checking the source code of the website. So what we can do is we can right click anywhere on the website, okay, and click on view page source. When we click on view page source, we get this huge chunk of HTML, right? So we can scroll down, and upon scrolling we can see that here the Google site tag is installed, the Google Analytics tag is also installed, this is the universal analytics tag that has been installed, and the Facebook pixel code has also been installed on the website. Okay, so now I mentioned that we will basically be using Google Tag Manager to do these installations on the website. So where does Google Tag Manager fit into the scene, right? What Google Tag Manager does is, instead of giving a placing all these different codes that load with the page every time the website is loaded, or every time people, if you want to add another functionality, or if you want to start tracking other things on the website, you will need to add more more codes to the website. Let's say you want to track conversions, let's say you want to track form submissions, let's say you want to track events like button clicks, or stuff like behavior, like people going from one page to the other, stuff like that on your website. So anytime you want to track certain events like these, what you will need to do is you will constantly need to add some code to the page. Okay, so right now there's like two sets of code already, and whenever you add more codes to the page, it obviously becomes heavy, and it takes time for the things to fire, and it just makes the entire process slow, right? So what Google Tag Manager does is, Google Tag Manager basically replaces this entire thing with a centralized system. Okay, we will not have any of these codes on the website once we install Google Tag Manager, and that you will see, I'll just be doing it in the video in the coming minutes, right? So what Google Tag Manager will do is, Google Tag Manager will basically take away all this code. It'll give you a centralized system to manage and deploy codes without bloating up your website, and it will be completely asynchronous. That means that Google Tag Manager will not really mess up with the load time on your website. Okay, every time you fire a different code, or every time you add more JavaScript to your website, it just becomes heavy, and these things eat into your load time. So Google Tag Manager will also solve that problem, and it will also help you, basically just deploy and check stuff on your website, and it has a horde of tools, and it's really like it's I won't say it's like intuitive and user friendly and stuff to the non-techie persons, but definitely once you start watching my videos in the series, you will absolutely love it and you'll start using it like a pro in no time. So let's go to Google Tag Manager and just install the like first let's set up an account for Google Tag Manager. I'll just make myself smaller. I'll click on create an account. This is escape room analytics. I'm based in India, so I'll probably set it as India. Don't want to do that. Container setup. This can be your website name or whatever. So I'll just probably do it like that. Target platform is web. It obviously gives you 4 platforms: iOS, Android, AMP, and web. So you just choose web because that's the one that you need for escape rooms. And then you click on create. It'll basically ask you to agree to the terms and conditions, and you click on yes. Once you're done with that, your basic Google Tag Manager, at least the account creation is complete. Now you will come to this page that says install Google Tag Manager on your website. Okay. So previously, before the video, I had actually gone ahead and installed these tags on the website, right? So what I will do right now is I will go ahead and delete the tags from the website and then add the Google Tag Manager and show you the difference. So I'm right now using a CMS called WordPress. You might be using different content management systems like Wix or anything, or your website might be like a completely custom HTML website for the matter. But every website will always have like some sort of like a theme editor, or the place where you have the header.php file of your website. Okay. So what you can do is you just need to find the header.php file of your website, or if you're just using WordPress and you don't want to mess up with code and stuff like that, then there might be sections in your theme that probably look something like this. So let me give you a look. Let me see where I can find it. Yeah, it's called customize. It's hidden behind this button. So when you click on customize, or it'll definitely be a theme customizer, you'll come to some sort of interface like this. So what you can do is you can find the thing called code. Okay. And then you can start placing the code on the header, wherever is needed, whatever code goes where, right? You can start placing the codes here instead of editing the theme customizer. So I'll show you both the ways of doing it, and I'll show you the difference right now. So let's just go to Google Tag Manager. What it says is copy the code below and paste it into every page of your website. So you don't literally need to go and start pasting on every single page. You just need to paste it in the head of your website, and it'll automatically reflect on each and every page on your website. So this particular code, this code goes into the head section of your website. So we copy this. This is basically a JavaScript code. So we'll just go to the theme editor, find the header.php. And like you can see, the global site tag and the Facebook pixel code were installed here. So we just need to delete this. We don't need this anymore. Okay. But what we do need is, let's just make sure that I deleted it properly. Yeah. We'll delete this and we'll put the Google Tag Manager code right above the ending head tag with the backslash head. You just need to put it above the ending head tag. And this code, this is basically the HTML code. This is for like non-JavaScript executions, like again technical stuff that you don't really need to bother to understand. Just need to copy this, and you need to find your opening body tag, which is this body tag. That's the opening body tag, and you want to place it right under the opening body tag. All right. So that's done. Now, once you're done with this, you can click on update the file. And you will see the file has been successfully edited. And now when I want to go back to my website, this time I'll need to again enable the Google Tag Assistant. And when I click on it, you will notice that I don't have anything. I just have the Google Tag Manager installed. And what does the Facebook pixel helper say? if Facebook Pixel Helper also says that I don't have anything else, only the Google Tag Manager is installed, right? So that's one way of installing it. Another way of doing it would be to, again, get rid of this code here. Just make sure you don't delete any other thing. If you mess up, like even if I delete this small question mark here, it's going to screw up with the website. So make sure you don't delete anything extra and just delete the code. And then you take this and you delete this from the body tag, and boom, you update the file. Again, when you go back, obviously it's gone, right? So I don't want to check it again. But this time I want to place it in the, this is the head tag and this is the body tag, right? So I will just probably place the code here. I'll place this in the head tag. I'll place this code in the body tag. I'll publish it. And now when I reload the page, you will still notice that I still have the tag manager installed, right? So that's because I have removed all the Google Analytics, the Google Ads tag, all these different tags that this I got from the Google Ads tag. I removed this tag. The Google Analytics tag has been removed. The Facebook Pixel tag, the code that I had placed previously, all these different tags have been removed and just replaced with the Google Tag Manager. But our stuff doesn't end here. This is just like this is the first video, and in this video I was just showing you how to set up the Google Tag Manager, how to install and set up the Google Tag Manager on your website. So I'll probably see you in the next video.